is Luiz with Mailshake, and today I'm going to be covering 8 cold email best practices. I'm going to cover building a list, cleaning your list, subject lines, copy, things to avoid, following up, and analyzing results. Finally, adjusting your strategy based on the results that you analyzed. So I've analyzed thousands of cold emails. I've sent thousands of cold emails myself for e-commerce consulting and link building for e-commerce stores. So we've all received cringeworthy emails. Maybe we sent them. I know if I look back at emails I was sending 5 years ago, I'll probably cringe too. So number one, uploading a clean list. This is crucial. This is so important, and this is where I see so many people fail. They don't want to do the legwork in the beginning, so they upload, thousands of emails. They don't know if they even work, and they just watch them bounce. That's an immediate red flag to these email service providers whose job is to get you delivered. If they see that people are bouncing, they're more likely to take the ones that are valid, and those could bounce as well. So use something like LeadFuse. They have a direct integration with Mailshake. You can use Voila Norbert, which is a segue. You can build these manually as well, but you can use Voila Norbert, which is a segue into cleaning your list. Even after you use something like LeadFuse, you could have bounces in 5%. You really don't want anything bouncing, 1% if even. So how does list cleaning work? You're going to clean your list. It's automatically built in. This is a company we acquired to help you deliver your emails more successfully. So literally just check 2 boxes. Your list is cleaned. It's worth it. And then after this, so you've uploaded the clean list, and now you verified it and cleaned your list even further. Now you're going to A/B test subject lines. So subject lines, you never know what's going to work. The other day I saw a 96% open rate, and it wasn't even A/B tested. It was only sent to like 140 people, but it was incredible. It was 96% open, and the copy was drone footage, just drone footage. So it was eye-opening to see that, and there's always room for improvement. So look through a blog post that we wrote, 15 surprising email subject lines. You're going to get some great ideas of what to test here. And never stop learning and iterating on it. If you get until we see a 96% open rate, we have room for improvement, right? And after you figure out that ideal subject line, every time I write copy is written with a structure. So attention, interest, desire, action. This is the IDA structure, and a great structure. You can see here how this is a very short email and clear CTAs. I can instantly scan it and know what they're asking of me, and if it makes sense for me to talk with them, And then there are many other structures here, but one thing they all have in common, they're all short, sweet, to the point. There are no images, there are no links. So after using this email structure, it should solve all your issues, but I'm going to cover some things to avoid as well. And we do this on purpose. We don't allow you to attach PDFs. You really shouldn't attach an image. Your emails shouldn't have too many links, and you'll get the benefit from this right from our cold email masterclass, but also real-time campaign analysis. So if I'm writing an email in here, let me go back to a campaign that already has content. So if I'm writing an email in here, I will see in this real-time analysis if I am guilty of doing something wrong, such as using too many links. way too many links. So those are some things that you want to avoid. And then following up. This is a question we get all the time. When should I follow up? When is one day too close? Is 7 days too long? And this is also, something that you can test. But typically I follow up 7 days after, and you want to make sure your follow-ups are value added. You're here to build a relationship, and you should have patience when following up, and really you don't even need to tell them that you sent them a previous email if you're following up from a reply chain. So that's one of the benefits of having a tool like Mailshake is you're able to follow up directly from the reply chain. And this is where I get most of my responses, that second email where I follow up, a simple nudge, sending them a reminder that I exist. And it's a great way to also do this is social sell. So when you are following up, integrate a like on LinkedIn, retweet them. It's equivalent to buying them a beer at a bar. It releases dopamine in your head when you get a Facebook like, when you get an Instagram like, when somebody retweets your content. So it's social selling is a powerful component of this. Following up combined with social selling can be extremely effective. And you can continue following up. It takes 8 to 12 touch points to get through to somebody. So as long as you continue adding value, don't be nervous about following up. And you can add new follow-ups in or new emails with new subject lines once that reply chain is kind of burned. So you can do one reply chain, or I'm testing 2 reply chains here. And after that, I have a new email. I didn't respond to my first 2, so I'm going to try a new email, a new subject line. And then I continue following up until about 43 days. And our real-time analysis here is saying consider fewer follow-ups. So if I were to delete this follow-up, then this would be, follow-up number 5 would say good so far. And take everything with a grain of salt and test it for yourself. That's why I've seen campaigns perform really well. So go in and analyze your campaign, see how it performed. Check out your A/B test. If you had a 21% open rate versus a 14% open rate, which subject line are you going to use next time? Probably the 21. And see what the drop off was. 21% open, 6% click, 2% reply. We got a lot of people clicking. 15% bounce. This is a huge bounce rate. This list should have been clean before being sent. This would help with deliverability 100%. So little things like this that you can analyze and then make your campaign better the second time. So adjusting your strategy. You're not going to test we answer your IT question immediately subject line again. You're going to test can we help versus a different one. And once you start seeing the 60-70% open rate, then you can start testing the copy within the actual email as well. But yeah, adjust your strategy accordingly. And so those are the 8 cold email best practices. Uploading a well-researched list from something like LeadFuse or Boiler Norbert, cleaning your list, having the bounces and potential bounces scrubbed off. You don't want to deal with that. And subject lines, testing short, sweet subject lines, asking questions in your subject lines, copy using a cold email structure, such as the ones in our cold email masterclass. Things to avoid: images, PDFs, anything that's too many links, anything that's not going to add value and potentially harm the chances of your email getting delivered. Following up, always add value. Don't follow up too closely. Analyze your campaign results. Adjust your campaign strategy. Happy emailing.